my ma when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pulled my hair, stole my comb, that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. Oh, she is a court and 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knock at the door, ring at the bell, singing, oh my true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Old Jenny Murphy says she'll die, she doesn't get the fella with the roving eye. Tell my ma when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pulled my hair, stole my comb, that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is a court and 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? And the rain and the hail blow high and the snow come pouring from the sky. She's as nice as an apple pie, she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her ma when she comes home. Let them all come as they will, but it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell my ma when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pulled my hair, stole my comb, that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is a court and 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? I'll tell my ma when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Cause they pulled my hair, stole my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is a court and 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Putnam City. She is a court and 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Please won't you tell me who is she? Please won't you tell me who is she? I'll tell my ma. Looks like we're back online here. Oh, I need a drink. I need a drink after that. Not like the old days where you just switch on the pub. Sometimes we'd forget to turn on the PA. That's kind of the same thing. There's much worse things that can happen to you in a pub. You get mixed up with the wrong kind of lady. That's right. But that could never happen here at the Fiddler's Green. This tells the story of the Black Velvet Band. In a neat little town they call Belfast, an apprentice to trade I was bound. With gaiety and bright amusement, to see all the days go round. Till a strange misfortune came over me, and caused me to stray from my land. Far away from my friends and relations, betrayed by the Black Velvet Band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. As I went walking down Broadway, not intending to stay very long, there I met with a frolicsome damsel, she came a-tripping along. Oh, what she pulled out of her pockets, and she slipped it right into my hand. The very first day that I met her, bad luck from the Black Velvet Band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. Before the judge and the jury, both of us next did appear, and the gentleman swore to his jury the case against us was clear. For 7 years transportation down to that Van Diemen's land, oh, far away from my friends and relations, to follow the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land, and she was, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. But her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land, and she was, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. The Black Velvet Band. Good one from the Dubliners. And here's one from the Clancy Brothers and Tommy Makem. There was a wild colonial boy, Jack Duggan was his name. He was born and raised in Ireland, in a place called Castlemaine. He was his father's only son, his mother's pride and joy, and dearly did his parents love the wild colonial boy. At the early age of 16 years, he left his native home and to Australia's sunny shores he was inclined to roam. He robbed the rich, he helped the poor, he shot James McAvoy. But terror to Australia was the wild colonial boy. One morning on the prairie, as Jack he rode along, I listened to the mockingbird singing a cheerful song. Up came a band of troopers, Kelly Davis and Fitzroy, and they set out to capture him, the wild colonial boy. Surrender now, Jack Duggan, or you see 3-1. Surrender in the Queen's High wild colonial. There was a wild colonial boy, Jack Duggan was his name. All right. Oh, we had a request for Danny Boy. It's never too early for Danny Boy. Cheers. Good request. It's never too late for it either. Oh, Danny Boy, pipes, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers are dying. 'Tis you must go and I must buy. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny Boy, oh, Danny Boy, I love you so. But if ye come and all the flowers are dying and I am dead, as dead I may well be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying. Kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear the soft your tread above me, and all my dreams will warmer, sweeter be. If you'll not fail to tell me that you love me, I'll simply sleep in peace until you come to me. I'll simply sleep in peace until you come to me. Oh, Danny Boy. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We got a few comments here. Mike and Brian, great to see you. Great to see you. Great to connect with you here as best we can. And we definitely are going to have the Unicorn song coming up very soon. And this is probably a good one to do right here, though, because I had this was a pre-request. Someone got this one earlier. This one's popularized by the Pogues in the 80s. It was actually written by Ewan McCall many years before. And then later his daughter, Kirsty McCall, had the claim to fame of doing a duet with the lead singer of the Pogues, A Fairy Tale Christmas. But this one isn't that. This one's called Dirty Old Town. Well, I met my love by the gasworks wall, and I dreamed a dream by the old canal, and I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Oh, dirty a girl on the street at night. Oh, dirty old town. Oh, dirty old town. Heard a siren coming from the docks. Saw a train set the night on fire. Smelled the spring on a smoky wind. Oh, dirty old town. It's a dirty old town. Well, I'm gonna make me a big sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire, and I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Oh, dirty old town. Oh, dirty old town. Oh, I met my love by the gasworks wall, and I dreamed a dream by the old canal, and I kissed my girl. Where'd you kiss her? By the factory wall. The factory wall. Oh, dirty old town. Oh, dirty old town. Oh, dirty old town. It's a dirty old town. All right. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hi, Lucy. Thanks for coming. And we got a few more here. This one tells the story of an Irish ship, also popularized by the Pogues, and it's not the Titanic. Much more legendary than this. It's called the Irish Rover. In the year of our Lord, 1806, we set sail from the sweet Colet Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. We'd an elegant craft, she was rigged fore and aft, and oh how the trade winds drove her. She had 27 masts, withstood several blasts, and they called her the Irish Rover. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scared stiff of work, and the chap from Westmeath named Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, and Fighting Bill Tracy from Dover. And your man, Dick McCann, from the banks of the Bann, was the skipper on the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best Sligo rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million bales of old nanny goat tails, 4 million barrels of bone. We had 5 million hogs hogs, 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million sides of old brine horses' hides, the whole of the Irish Rover. Had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out. The ship lost her way in the fog, big fog, and the whole of the crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog, big dog, and the ship struck a rock. Oh, what a shock! Nearly it tumbled right over. It turned 9 times around, and that poor old dog was drowned. 1, 2, 3, I'm the last of the Irish Rover. All right, well, happy St. Patrick's Day if you're just joining us. Hope you got your favorite drink. Hope you're in your favorite home, pub, or wherever you are watching. And we're going to do a couple more here. Here's another tall tale from Ireland. This one tells the story of an Irishman who had a little bit too much to drink. Shocking, I know. I think you know who I'm talking about. This Irishman had a little too much to drink one morning before going to work. That's right, a little too much to drink in the morning before going to work up on a ladder. That sounds like a safety violation, so let's see what happens. And his name was Tim Finnegan. This is the story of Finnegan's Wake. Tim Finnegan lived on Walker Street, a gentle Irishman, mighty odd. He had a brogue both rich and sweet, and to rise in the world he carried a hod. Now you see he'd a sort of a tippler's way, with the love of the liquor poor Tim was born. And to help him on his way each day, had a drop of the crater every morn. Oh, whack for the dog, dance to your partner around the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. One morning Tim felt rather full, his head was heavy, made him shake. Fell off a ladder, broke his skull, so they carried him home, his corpse to wake. They laid him out on a nice clean sheet, stretched him out along the bed, with a gown of whiskey at his feet, barrel of porter at his head. Oh, whack for the dog, dance to your partner around the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. They all assembled at the wake. Widow Finnegan called for lunch. She put out some tea and cake and pipes and tobacco and whiskey punch. Biddy O'Brien began to bawl. Such a nice clean corpse did you ever see? Oh Tim, why'd you have to go and die? Oh shut your cough, said Biddy McGee. Oh whack for the dog, dance to your partner round the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Wake, Finnegan's Wake. Wake. Then Mickey Maloney ducked his head when a noggin of whiskey flew at him. It missed him, fell on the bed, and the liquor scattered all over Tim. The corpse revives, now see him rise. Tim Finnegan rising on the bed, crying, throwing whiskey round my place, thundering, Jesus, you think I was dead? Oh, whack for the dog, now dance to your partner round the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Whack for the dog, dance to your partner round the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Finnegan's Wake. And so the Dropkick Murphys are performing live right now or sometime this evening. I think you have to pay for that, though, so I'm going to give you a free Dropkick Murphys song that you don't have to pay for. Actually, this one was popularized, though, I think, by Patty Riley in the early 80s. It's probably about as close to a Rebel song as you get from me today, but hope you enjoy it. This one's called The Fields of Athenry. Near a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling, Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing, so lonely by the fields of Athenry. Near a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise a child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing, so lonely by the fields of Athenry. If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? 'Cause I must be traveling on now. There's too many places I've got to see. If I stay here with you, girl, things just wouldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you cannot change. And this bird you cannot change. Lord knows I can't change. Near a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star falling as the prison ship sailed out across the sky. We'll wait and hope and pray lonely bay, so lonely by the fields of Athenry. Lord, the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly, free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. So lonely by the fields of Athenry, so lonely by the fields of Athenry, so lonely by the fields of Athenry. All right, we're gonna do a couple more here. Yeah. This one. A song from Liverpool. No, it's not by the Beatles. Fare thee well, my own true love. When I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Fare thee well to you, my own true love. I am going far and away. I know I will not see you then, but I might see you again someday. I am bound for passage on a clipper ship. Davy Crockett is her name, and they say that Burgess is the captain of her, and they say she is a floating shame. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return, united we will be. We will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I have sailed with Burgess once before, so he is a man I know right well. If a man's a sailor, he'll be just fine, but if not, he'll surely be in hell. So fare thee well, my own true love. I return, united we will be. We will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Judith, thanks for coming. Brian, have a great dinner. Thank you for stopping by. See you again soon. The ship is in the harbor, love. How I wish I could remain, for I know it will be a long, long time till I see you again. So fare thee well, my own true love. I return, united we will be. We will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that's grieving me, but my darling, when I think of thee. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. The leaving of Liverpool. Ah, and we had a request that shouldn't go unanswered for the unicorn song, but let's see if I can find the lyrics to that one, because we don't do that one but once a year on St. Patrick's Day. But in this, it seems like we don't do more than 1 gig a year, period, with the pandemic going on. So let me see if I can find the lyrics. I know it's in here somewhere. Oh, there we go. I knew it. I knew it. All right, so let's see here. That way we can get the whole thing in there. A long time ago, when the earth was green, there were more kinds of animals than you've ever seen. They'd run around free while the earth was being born, and the loveliest of all was the unicorn. Not yet. Oh, the Lord seen some sinning, and it gave him pain. He said, "Stand back, I'm gonna make it rain." He says, "Hey Noah, here's what to do. Bring me a floating zoo. Bring some green alligators, long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but as sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn." Oh, Noah was there to answer the call. He finished up the ark as the rain started to fall. He marched in the animals 2 by 2. He called out as they came through. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, oh, humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but as sure as you're born, Noah just couldn't find those unicorns. Noah looked out through the driving rain. The unicorns were out there playing silly games, all kicking and splashing while the rain was pouring. Oh, those silly unicorns. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, and as sure as you're born, they just couldn't get those unicorns. Oh, the ark started moving, drifted with the tide. The unicorns looked up from some rocks and cried, and the waters came down and sort of washed them away. And that's why you'll never see no unicorns today. But you will see the green alligators and long-necked geese, oh, humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, as sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. Oh, there were green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but as sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. All right, not as young as we used to be, so I'm going to take a little intermission here, plug in my laptop with a low battery alert, and I'll be back in a few minutes with lots more Irish music for St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you in a few. If you're headed out for dinner, enjoy yourselves, and look forward to seeing you in person real soon.
Battery high. Connector to iPhone. Connector to LGCORREI02.
We're all born with 2.5 billion heartbeats. That makes you a billionaire.
Telling you a story about a man named Charlie on a tragic, fateful day. He took this in his pocket, kissed his wife and family, went to ride on the MTA. Charlie had it in his dime at the Ginsburg station, and he changed from Jamaica Plain. When he got there, the conductor told him one more nickel. Charlie could not give up that train. Then he never returned, no, he never returned. His fate is still alert. Bullshit, he may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. All night long, Charlie rides through the toast, thinking what will become of me. How can I afford to see my sister in Chelsea or my cousin in Bloomsbury? Charlie's wife goes down to the Scully Spur station every day at 2:15. Really all the window she has Charlie a sandwich as the train comes from a Landrew. Then he never returned, no he never returned, and his pain is still alert. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. Daddy never returned, no he never returned, and his pain is still alert. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. This is for any of you from Boston. Like Stimble. All you citizens of Boston, don't you think it's a scandal and the people have to pay and pay? Work for Walter A. O'Brien, White the Fair and Craze, and you put Charlie up the MTA. Daddy never returned, no he never returned, and his fate is still alert. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. Daddy never returned, no he never returned, and his fate is still alert. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. He's a man who never returned. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. Lightning, it's no lark when Dublin City is in the dark. Would you care to go to the Phoenix Park and view the zoological gardens? Last Sunday night I had no dough, so I took the mush up to see the zoo. We saw the lions and the kangaroo inside the zoological gardens. At thunder and lightning, it's no lark when Dublin City is in the dark. Would you care to go to the Phoenix Park and view the zoological gardens? Well, we went out there be castle knock, says the moth to me, sure we'll cure down the lock. And I knew she was one of the co-wear out stock inside the zoological gardens. A thunder and lightning, there's no lark when Dublin City is in the dark. Would you care to go to the Phoenix Park and view the zoological gardens? Well, we want to meet the old friend Jack. Would you like a ride on the elephant's back? If you don't go with that, I'll give you such a crack inside the zoological gardens. A thunder and lightning, it's no lark when Dublin City is in the dark. Would you care to go to the Phoenix Park and view the zoological gardens? Well, we went out there on our honeymoon, says the moth to me, if you don't come soon, I'll have to get in with the hairy baboon inside the zoological gardens. A thunder and lightning, it's no lark when Dublin City is in the dark. Would you care to go to the Phoenix Park and view the zoological gardens?
Stay healthy, stay happy with Harvard Pilgrim.
There were 3 drunken maidens came from the Isle of Wight. They started to drink on a Monday, never stopped till the Saturday night. But on Saturday night it came, the lads up still they wouldn't get out. Them 3 drunken maidens, they pushed the jug about. Then in came Bouncing Sally with her cheeks as red as the blue. Said, "Well, up me jolly sisters and give the young Sally some room. And I will be your equal before the evening's out." And them 3 drunken maidens, they pushed the jug about. They had woodcock and pheasant, they had partridge and hare, and every kind of dainty, no shortage there was there. They had 40 casks of beer, my lads, still they wouldn't get out. Them 3 drunken maidens, they pushed the jug about. Then in came the landlord, he was looking for his pay, and a 40-pound bill, my lads, these girls were forced to pay. They had 10 pounds apiece, my lads, but still they wouldn't get out. Them 3 drunken maidens, they pushed the jug about. Where are your feathered hats, your mantles rich and fine? They've all been swallowed up, my lads, in tankards of fine wine. And where are your fancy men, young maidens brisk and gay? We left them in the alehouse, and instead they'll have to pay.
And if you can...
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying,
Poor old Dicey Riley, she had taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Riley, she will never give it up. At the top each morning to the pump, and then she's in for another little drop. The heart of the rowl is Dicey Riley. She walks along Fitzgibbon Street when an end of after there, and then it's down be Summerhill. And as the people stare, she says it's nearly 1:30, and in time I had another little one. The heart of the rowl is Dicey Riley. Long years ago when men were men, and fancied may have long, our lovely Becky Cooper, our Maggie's Mary Wong. One woman put them all to shame. Just one was worthy of the name, and the name of that dame was Dicey Riley. But time went catching up on her, like many pretty girls. It's after you along the street, before you're out the door. The balance weight, their looks all fade, but out of all that great brigade, still the heart of the rowl is Dicey Riley.
What did I have? Said the fine old woman. What did I have? This proud old woman did say, I had 4 green fields, each one was a jewel, but strangers came and tried to take them from me. I had 5 strong sons, they fought to save my jewels, they fought and died, and that was my grief, said she. Long time ago, said the fine old woman. Long time ago, this proud old woman did say, there was war and death, plundering and pillage, my children starve by mountain, valley and sea, and their wailing cries, they shook the very heavens. My 4 green fields ran red with their blood, said she. What have I now, said the fine old woman. What have I now? This proud old woman did say, I have 4 green bondage in strangers' hands that try to take it from me. But my sons have sons as brave as were their fathers. My fourth green field will bloom once again, said she.
All right. Welcome back. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Got my sporting wear on now. And that was a song by the late Tommy Makem, Four Green Fields. Tommy Makem, who played with the Clancy Brothers quite a lot. I was really lucky to be able to meet Tommy Makem. Here's a picture of me and Andy with Tommy Makem from 2006 when at the Newport Irish Festival, just the year before he passed away. And I got to meet him and actually got my nerve up to go talk to him because we had been learning some of his songs that I just thought were amazing, like that one. And all I could say to him was, I really love playing your music. And the quick Irish wit that he has, he immediately said back to me, well, keep playing. So I'll never forget those words from the late Tommy Makem. And that's what I'm going to do. Here's another great song from Tommy Makem, one of my favorites. Appropriate for a day like today. Beautiful out there. Go out for a walk if you can. This one's called The Rambles of Spring, from the late Tommy Makem, the godfather of Irish music. There's a cold and wintry breeze blowing through the budding trees, and I've buttoned up my coat to keep me warm. But the days are on the mend, and I'm on the road again, with my fiddle snuggled close beneath my arm. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues, I've rosin in me pocket for me bow. And my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, I must go. I am happy as a king as I catch a breath of spring, and the grass is turning green as winter ends, and the birds are on the wing, and the thrushes start to sing, and I'm headed down the road to see some friends. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues, I've rosin in me pocket for me bow. And my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, I must go. I have friends in every town as I ramble up and down, making music in the markets and the squares, and the donkeys in the fields, and the farmers making deals, and the yellow-headed tinkers selling wares. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues, I've rosin in me pocket for me bow. And my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, I must go. Here's a health to one and all, to the big and to the small, to the rich and poor alike, to foe and friend. And when we return again, may our foes have turned to friends, and may peace and joy be with you until then. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues, I've rosin in me pocket for me bow. And my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, I must go. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I've rosin in me pocket for me bow. Oh, and my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, I must go. The rambles of spring. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you out there, and we're gonna have some more Tommy Makem a little bit later. Right now, here's one of my favorites called The Bold O'Donoghue. Well, here I am from Paddyland, a land of high renown. I broke the hearts of all the girls from miles of Keady town. And when they hear that I'm away, they'll raise a hullabaloo. When they hear about the handsome lad they call Jack Donahue. For I'm the boy to tease her, and I'm the boy to squeeze her. I'm the boy that can please her, and I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll court her like an Irishman, with me brogue and blarney too. With me rollickin', swallickin', gollickin', mallickin', bold O'Donoghue. Well, I wish me love was a red, red rose on yonder garden wall, and me to be a dewdrop, and upon her brow I'd fall. Perhaps now she might think of me as a rather heavy dew. No more she'd love the handsome lad they call Jack Donahue. For I'm the boy to tease her, and I'm the boy to squeeze her. I'm the boy that can squeeze her, and I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll court her like an Irishman, with me brogue and blarney too. With me rollickin', swallickin', gollickin', mallickin', bold O'Donoghue. Well, I hear the Queen Victoria has a doctor fine and grand. Perhaps she'd take it into her head for to marry an Irishman. If I could just get close enough to have a word or two, I'm sure she'd take a notion for the bold O'Donoghue. For I'm the boy to squeeze her, and I'm the boy to tease her. I'm the boy that can please her, and I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll court her like an Irishman, with me brogue and blarney too. With me rollickin', swallickin', gollickin', mallickin', bold O'Donoghue. Oh, I'm the boy to tease her, and I'm the boy to squeeze her. I'm the boy that can please her, and I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll court her like an Irishman, with me brogue and blarney too. With me rollickin', swallickin', gollickin', mallickin', bold O'Donoghue. Me rollickin', swallickin', gollickin', mallickin', bold O'Donoghue. The bold O'Donoghue. Hey Jake, Ryan Healy, come single bell and bow, unto me pay attention. Don't ever fall in love, 'cause it's the devil's own invention. For once I fell in love with a maiden so bewitching, Miss Henrietta Bell, there in Captain Kelly's kitchen, with my Toralorala. Toraloraladi, with my Toralorala. Toraloraladi, at the age of 17, I was apprenticed to a grocer, not far from Stephen's Green, where Miss Belvedere would go, sir. My manners were so clean, she set my heart a-twitching. She invited me to tea, there in Captain Kelly's kitchen, with my Toralorala. Toraloraladi, with my Toralorala. Toraloraladi, next Sunday being the day we were to have a flare-up. I dressed myself quite gay, and I frizzed and oiled my hair up. The captain had no wife, oh, he had gone fishing, so we kept up high life there downstairs in the kitchen, with my Toralorala. Toraloraladi, with my Toralorala. Toraloraladi. maybe that's how I can woo her. Doing something like this. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, oh, you were right there. No one took my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. So that worked like a charm. There I was in the kitchen, with my arm around her waist. We'd kiss, she hinted marriage, to the door in dreadful haste. When I heard Captain Kelly's carriage, her looks told me full well, that moment she was wishing that I'd get off to hell, but somewhere far from the kitchen, with my Tora-Lorelei, Tora-Lorelei, with my Tora-Lorelei, Tora-Lorelei. When the captain came downstairs and seen my situation, in spite of all my prayers, I was taken to the police station, and me to get no bail, but to get home I was itching, where I had to tell the tale of how I got into that kitchen with my Tora-Lorelei, Tora-Lorelei, with my Tora-Lorelei, Tora-Lorelei, with my Tora-Lorelei, Tora-Lorelei, with my Tora-Lorelei, Tora-Lorelei. That's not where the story ends, though. So there I was, in my prison cell. All of a sudden, someone walks up to me. He's the largest man I've ever seen. And he looked at me, opened his mouth, and he said, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. With my Tora-Lorelei." I was caught in the kitchen with the "You Are My Sunshine" remix. If you're just joining us, happy St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully you got your drink on here in our virtual Fiddler's Green pub. Hopefully you're in your private pub somewhere joining us. I see we have Jake. Hi, Jake, and Brian, who joined. Brian Healy, who's got a show right after this. I'm going to send you a link to that if you're watching. Pretty good on the West Coast. And what do we got next? Let's see. We're going to do another one popular from the Clancy Brothers. One of my favorites. It's called "In the Town of Ballybay." This one tells the story of a gal with a wooden leg. That's right, a gal with a wooden leg. In the town of Ballybay, there was a lassie dwelling. I knew her very well, on a tale it were a telling. Hi, Kay! Oh, her father had a still, he was a good distiller. But when she took a drink, sure the devil couldn't fill her. With a ring-a-ding-a-dum, a ring-a-ding-a-daddy, oh, a ring-a-ding and a whack for the daddy-o. Oh, she had a wooden leg, it was hollow down the middle. She tied it with a string and then she played it like a fiddle. She fiddled in the hall, fiddled in the alleyway. She didn't give a damn because she had to fiddle anyway. A ring-a-ding-a-dum, a ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, a ring-a-ding-a-dum, and a whack for my daddy-o. Oh, she said she couldn't dance unless she had her wellies on, but when she had them on, she could dance as well as anyone. She wouldn't go to bed unless she had her chamois on, but when she had them on, she would go to bed with anyone. A ring-a-ding-a-dum, a ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, a ring-a-ding-a-dum, and a whack for my daddy-o. Had lovers by the score, every Tom and Dick and Harry. She courted day and night, but still she wouldn't marry. Till she fell in love with a fella with a stammer. When she tried to run away, she hit him with a hammer. With a ring-a-ding-a-dum, a ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, a ring-a-ding-a-dum, and a whack for my daddy-o. Children up the stairs, children in the foyer, another 10 or 12 sitting there by the fire. She fed them on potatoes, soup she made from lentils, lumps of hairy bacon that she boiled up in the kettle. With a ring-a-ding-a-dum, a ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, a ring-a-ding-a-dum, and a whack for a daddy-o. One for all you married men. He had led a sheltered life, eating porridge and black pudding. She terrorized that man till he died all of a sudden. And when her husband died, she was feeling kinda sorry. She rolled him in a sack and she threw him in the quarry. With a ring-a-ding-a-dum, a ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, a ring-a-ding-a-dum, and a whack for the daddy-o. A ring-a-ding-a-dum, a ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, a ring-a-ding-a-dum, and a whack for the daddy-o. The gal from the town of Ballybay. And here's another one I learned from my good friend Brian Cullen, popular Clancy Brothers song. And he used to do a nice version of this a cappella. This one tells the story of a Spanish lady who came to Dublin one day. As I went back through Dublin city at the hour of 12 at night, who should I spy but a Spanish lady brushing her hair in the pale moonlight. First she washed it, then she brushed it, on her lap was a silver comb. All my life I ne'er did see a maid so fair as I did roam. Whack for the Torah-Laura-Lottie, whack for the Torah-Laura-Lay. Whack for the Torah-Laura-Lottie, whack for the Torah-Laura-Lay. As I went back to Dublin city at the hour of 8:30, who should I spy but Spanish lady brushing her hair in the broad daylight. First she tossed it, then she brushed it, on her lap that silver comb. And all my life I ne'er did see a maid so fair as I did roam. Whack for the Torah-Laura-Lottie, whack for the Torah-Laura-Lay. Whack for the Torah-Laura-Lottie, whack for the Torah-Laura-Lay. As I went back to Dublin city, as the sun began to set, who should I spy but the Spanish lady catching a moth in a golden net. But when she saw me, then she fled me, lifted her petticoat above her knee. And all my life I ne'er did see a maid so shy as the Spanish lady. Whack for the Torah-Laura-Lottie, whack for the Torah-Laura-Lay. Whack for the Torah-Laura-Lottie, whack for the Torah-Laura-Lay. Whack for the Torah-Laura-Lottie, whack for the Torah-Laura-Lay. Well, I've wandered north and I've wandered south, and I've seen this whole fair country. But in all my life I ne'er did see a maid so fair as that Spanish lady. Old age has laid its hand on me, cold is a fire of ashy cold. But where now is that Spanish lady, neat and sweet about the soul? Whack for the Tora Laura Lottie, whack for the Tora Laura Lay, whack for the Tora Laura Lottie, whack for the Tora Laura Lay, whack for the Tora Laura Lottie, whack for the Tora Laura Lay, whack for the Tora Laura Lottie, whack for the Tora Laura Lay. The Spanish lady. Dublin's fair city, there is no lark. So we're gonna do another one here that was that was by request here, that we missed earlier. Here it is. This one's called A Jug of Punch. One pleasant evening in the month of June, as I was sitting with my glass and spoon, a small bird sat on an ivy bunch, and the song he sang was a jug of punch. Tora-lora-loo, tora-lora-lay, tora-lora-loo, tora-lora-lay. A small bird sat on an ivy bunch, and the song he sang was a jug of punch. What more diversion can a man desire than to sit down by an alehouse fire, upon his knee a pretty wench, and upon the table a jug of punch? Tora-lora-loo, tora-lora-lay, tora-lora-loo, tora-lora-lay. Upon his knee a pretty wench, and upon the table a jug of punch. Let the doctors come practicing their art, they'll make no impression upon my heart. Even the cripple forgets his hunch when he's snug outside of a jug of punch. Tora-lora-loo, tora-lora-lay, tora-lora-loo, tora-lora-lay. Even the cripple forgets his hunch when he's snug outside of a jug of punch. And when I'm dead and I'm in my grave, no costly tombstone will I have. Just lay me down in my native peat, with a jug of punch at my head and feet. Tora-lora-loo, tora-lora-lay, tora-lora-loo, tora-lora-lay. Just lay me down in my native peat, with a jug of punch at my head and feet. The jug of punch. Oh, we got a couple more for you here. This is a funny song that was banned in Ireland, I think, when it first came out. Although it doesn't really have any explicit lyrics in it. you want your old lobby washed down? I've a nice little cot and a small piece of land, and a place by the side of the sea. And I care about no one because I believe there's nobody that cares about me. Well, my peace is destroyed and I'm fairly annoyed by a lassie who works in the town. She sighs every day as she passes the way. Do you want your old lobby washed down? Conshine. Do you want your old lobby washed down? Conshine. Do you want your old lobby washed down? She sighs every day as she passes the way. Do you want your old lobby washed down? The other day the old landlord came by for his rent, and I told him no money I had. Besides, wasn't fair for to ask me to pay, times being so terribly bad. Well, he looked discontent, not getting his rent, and he shook his big head in a frown. Says he, I'll take half, but says I with a laugh, do you want your old lobby washed down? Conshine. Do you want your old lobby washed down? Conshine. Do you want your old lobby washed down? She sighs every day as she passes the way. Do you want your old lobby washed down? Conshine. Now the girls look so bashful when they go to court. They seem to be painfully shy. As to kiss a young man, well, they seem half afraid. They would if they could on the sly. But me, I do things in a different way. I don't give a nod or a frown. When I go to court, I said, here goes for sport. Do you want your old lobby washed down? Conshine. Do you want your old lobby washed down? Conshine. Do you want your old lobby washed down? She sighs every day as she passes the way. Do you want your old lobby washed down? Want your old lobby washed down? Conshine. Do you want your old lobby washed down? She sighs every day as she passes away. Do you want your old lobby washed down? Conshine. Got one more for you before we take another intermission break here. This is a very popular Irish pub song, and despite its title, this song really has nothing to do with whiskey and nothing to do with jars of whiskey. Cheers. This song is actually about a highway robbery that went terribly wrong. But nevertheless, the song is called Whiskey in the Jar. Oh, mushering dabba-doo dabba-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met some Captain Merrill and his money he was counting. First produced my pistol and I then produced my rapier. Said stand and deliver, for I'll be a bold receiver. Mushering dabba-doo dabba-da. 1, 2, 3, 4, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. I counted up my money, it made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would betray me. But the devil take that woman, for she never can be easy. Mushering dabba-doo dabba-da. 1, 2, 3, 4, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. I went into my chamber, all for to take a slumber. Dreamt of golden coins, for sure it was no wonder. Jenny took my charges, she filled them up with water, then called on Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mushering dum-a-doo-dum-a-dum, 1, 2, 3, 4, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, before I rose to travel, up came a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I pulled out my pistol, for she stole away my rapier. I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mushering dum-a-doo-dum-a-da, 1, 2, 3, 4, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Oh, mushering dum-a-doo-dum-a-da, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. The only one who can save me is my brother in the army. If I could find his station there in Cork or in Killarney, together we'll go roving in the lowlands of Kilkenny. He'll treat me a done sight better than my darling sporting Jenny. Mushering dum-a-doo-dum-a-da, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Oh, some take delight in the whirling and the bowling, others take delight in the cannonballs or roaring. I take delight in the juices of the barley, and courting pretty fair maids in the morning bright and early. Mushering dum-a-dum-a-da, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. As I was going over that Cork and Kerry mountain, bets on Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. First produced my pistol, then produced my rapier, said stand and deliver, or I'll be your receiver. Mushering dum-a-doo-dum-a-da, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Oh, mushering dum-a-doo-dum-a-da, 1, 2, 3, 4, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Alright, so we're gonna take a little break and we'll be right back with one more set of Irish music for Happy St. Patrick's Day happy hour. See you then. Thanks for tuning in. We're back. So, if you're just joining us, this is the third set for our St. Paddy's Day happy hour. We got some more Irish songs for you. This one's called The Rare Old Mountain Dew. Grasses grow and the waters flow in a free and easy way. But give me enough of the rare old stuff that's made near Galway Bay. Come policemen all from Donegal, Sligo, Leitrim too. We'll give them a slip and we'll take a sip of the rare old Mountain Dew. At the foot of the hill is a neat little still. Sky. I went for the smell, you can plainly tell there's a punchy voice close by. For fills the air with the perfume there that betwixt both me and you. Alright. And this one's called The Moonshiner. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, drink when I'm dry. And if moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Oh, I've been a moonshiner for many's the year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. I'll go to some hollow, sit up, be still, and I'll make you a gallon for a $2 bill. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, and I'll drink when I'm dry. And if moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. I'll go to some hollow in this country, 10 gallons of wash I can go on a spree. No women to follow, the world is all mine, and I love none so well as I love the moonshine. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, a long way from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, drink when I'm dry. And if moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Oh, moonshine, dear moonshine, oh, how I love thee. You've killed me, old father, but you've tried me. God bless all moonshiners, bless all moonshine. Their breath smells as sweet as the two on the vine. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, a long way from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll drink when I'm hungry, and I'll drink when I'm dry. And if moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, a long way from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, drink when I'm dry. And if moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Hi, Mike. Do I have a beard? I don't know. Maybe a 2-day beard. Not quite. I got sideburns, though. Does that count? I got a mullet. Does that count? But I think a lot of people have mullets. It's the COVID mullet. Good to see you, Mike. This one tells the story of a fella named Charlie. It's not really an Irish song, but it's a Boston song, a Boston Irish song. A fella named Charlie. This poor sod got onto the MBTA, the subway. They call it the T in Boston. He got on it, and when he was on it, they raised the fare, and he didn't have money to pay the double the fare, and he never could get off. Good to see you, Mike. Let me tell you a story about a man named Charlie on a tragic and fateful day. He put 10 cents in his pocket, kissed his wife and family, went to ride on the MTA. Oh, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. Poor old Charlie, he may ride forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Charlie handed in his dime at the Kendall Square station, took a train for Jamaica Plain. When he got there, the conductor asked for one more nickel. Charlie couldn't get off of that train. Oh, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. Poor old Charlie, he may ride forever through the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. So all night long, Charlie rides through the station, wondering what will become of me. Oh, how can I afford to see my sister in Chelsea or my cousin in Roxbury? Oh, did he ever return? No, he never returned. His fate is still unlearned. Oh, he rides forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who'll never return. Woo! Charlie's wife goes down to the Kennedy Square station every day at 2:15. And through the open window hands Charlie a sandwich as the train goes rumbling through. Oh, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Woo! Citizens of Boston, don't you think it's a scandal how the people have to pay and pay? Write your congressman, vote libertarian to get Charlie off the MTA. Oh, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever in the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Oh, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. Poor old Charlie, he may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Said he's the man who never returned. Right, Charlie and the MTA. Song made popular by the Kingston Trio back in the late 50s. And here's another story from Ireland. This one's from about 3 gals from the Isle of Wight, which is off the coast there of England or Ireland. And they were known as the 3 Drunken Maidens. There were 3 drunken maidens came down from the Isle of Wight. They started to drink on Monday, didn't stop till Saturday night. On Saturday night they came, me lads, but still they wouldn't get out. And then 3 drunken maidens, they pushed the jog about. They had woodcock and pheasant, every sort of bear, and every sort of dainty, no shortage there was there. They had 10 gallons apiece, me lads, but still they wouldn't get out. And then 3 drunken maidens, they pushed the jog about. That's right, southern England is not too far from the west coast, right? Where are your fancy hats and your mantles rich and fine? They've all been swallowed up, me gals, in tankards of fine wine. And where are your fancy men, young maidens brisk and gay? You've left them in the alehouse, and it's there you'll have to pay. Landlord, he was looking for his pay. Oh, 40 pounds for beer, me lads, these girls were forced to pay. 'Cause they had 10 pound apiece, me lads, and still they wouldn't get out. And 3 drunken maidens, they pushed the jug about. Then in came dancing Sally, all her cheeks were rosy bloom. Chivalry of jolly sisters, and give young Sal some room. For I will be your equal before the evening's out. And then 4 drunken maidens, they push the jug about. Were 3 drunken maidens came down from the Isle of Wight. They started to drink on Monday, didn't stop till Saturday night. On Saturday night they came, me lads, but still they wouldn't get out. And then 3 drunken maidens, they pushed a jug about. And then 3 drunken maidens, they pushed a jug about. And then 3 drunken maidens, they pushed the jug about. 3 drunken maidens from the Isle of Wight, and Mike has corrected me. The Isle of Wight is in southern England, so it's closer to England than it is to Ireland, but still a great folk song there. 3 Drunken Maidens. And this one is a song from Dublin about the zoo. The zoo was the popular place to go back in the day. Not just to look at the animals, but it was a popular place for the lovers to go and hide around and do what lovers do at the zoo. So this is the story of the lovers at the zoo. I guess it's socially distanced, safe place to go now anyway. This one's called the Zoological Gardens. Thunder and lightning is no lark when Dublin City is in the dark. If you've got any money, go up to the park and view the zoological gardens. Last Sunday night we had no dough, so I took my girl up to see the zoo. We saw all the lions and the kangaroos inside the zoological gardens. Oh, thunder and lightning is no lark when Dublin City is in the dark. If you've got any money, go up to the park and view the zoological gardens. We went out there by Castle Knock, said the girl to me, sure now we court by the lock. Then I knew she was one of the railroad stock inside the zoological gardens. Oh, thunder and lightning is no lark when Dublin City is in the dark. If you've got any money, go up to the park and view the zoological gardens. Well, we went out there on our honeymoon, said the wife to me, but if you don't come home soon, then you'll have to sleep with a hairy baboon inside the zoological gardens. Oh, thunder and lightning is no lark when Dublin City is in the dark. If you've got any money, go up to the park and view the zoological gardens. Oh, thunder and lightning is no lark when Dublin City is in the dark. If you've got any money, go up to the park and view the zoological gardens. Thanks for coming, Mike. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for stopping into the pub here. We just got a few more songs here. I'm going to put on my country bluegrass hat, literally here, because we got some crossover here between Irish music and country bluegrass music with this song here, popular in the circuits, called Katy Daly. Come down from the mountain, Katy Daly. Come down from the mountain, Katy Doo. Oh, can't you hear us calling, Katy Daly? We want to drink your Irish Mountain Dew. Her old man, he came from Tipperary in the pioneering year of 42. Her old man, he got shot in Tombstone City for the making of that Irish Mountain Dew. Come down from the mountain, Katy Daly. Come down from the mountain, Katy Doo. Oh, can't you hear us calling, Katy Daly? We want to drink your Irish Mountain Dew. Before the judge sat there, Katy Daly, he said, I am the judge who's going to sentence you. All the boys in court have drunk your whiskey, and to tell you the truth, Dear Kate, I've drunk it too. Come down from the mountain, Katy Daly. Come down from the mountain, Katy Dew. Oh, can't you hear us calling, Katy Daly? We want to drink your Irish Mountain Dew. For old Katy Daly, but very soon the gates they opened wide. Angel came for poor old Katy Daly, took her far across the great divide. Come down from the mountain, Katy Daly. Come down from the mountain, Katy Dew. Oh, can't you hear us calling, Katy Daly? We want to drink your Irish Mountain Dew. Before the golden gate stood Katy Daly. St. Peter said, good brewers, they are few. So pass between the pearly gates, O Katy, and start to drink your heavenly Mountain Dew. Oh, come down from the mountain, Katy Daly. Come down from the mountain, Katy. Oh, can't you hear us calling day to day? We want to drink your heavenly Irish Dew. Oh, down from the mountain, Katy Daly. Come down from the mountain, Katy Dew. She'll never more be coming down the mountain, and we'll never more will drink her Irish Mountain Dew. Daly. And another Irish country mixture song from the late Man in Black, who didn't usually wear a hat, but he wore black all over, Johnny Cash. This one's called 40 Shades of Green, and he wrote this song because he was flying into Ireland and looked down at the fields and all the different square and rectangular fields, and to him it looked like there were 40 different shades of green upon the land of Ireland. I close my eyes and picture the emerald of the sea, from the fishing boats at Dingle to the shores of Donaghadee. I miss the river Shannon and the folks at Skibbereen, the moorlands and the meadows with their 40 shades of green. But most of all I miss a girl in Tipperary town, and most of all I miss her lips, as soft as eider down. Again I want to see and do the things we've done and seen, where the breeze as sweet as Shalimar, and there's 40 shades of green. I wish that I could spend an hour in Dublin's churning surf. I'd love to see the farmer drain the bog and spade the turf, to see again the thatching from the straw the women glean. I'd walk from Cork to Lane to see the 40 shades of green. But most of all I miss a girl in Tipperary town, and most of all I miss her lips, as soft as eider down. Again I want things we've done and seen, where the breeze as sweet as Shalimar, and there's 40 shades of green. Again I want to see and do the things we've done and seen, where the breeze as sweet as Shalimar, and there's 40 shades of green. Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day. Cheers to those of you that might have just joined, and to all of you, I hope to see you again soon in person, and we're going to finish it up here with a couple of classics. If you don't know this one, you should. This is The Wild Rover. I've been a wild rover for many's the year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I went into an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady my money's all spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a custom like yours I should have any day, and it's no, nay, never. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Then out from my pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said I have whiskey, beers of the best, and the words that I spoke, they were only in jest. And it's no, nay, never. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they caress me as old times before, then I never will play that wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Once more for Tommy Makem, man. It's no, nay, never. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Thanks for joining me at the Fiddler's Green Irish Pub. And that's the name of this song, Fiddler's Green. You see, the Irish fishermen didn't think they had a chance in hell of getting into heaven. So they thought, well, let's invent a place that we could go when we die. And let's call it Fiddler's Green. As I walked by the dockside one evening so fair, to view the still waters and taste the salt air, I heard an old fisherman singing this song. Oh, take me away, boys, my my time isn't long. Now Fiddler's Green is a place I've heard tell, where dead fishermen go if they don't go to hell, where the sky's never cloudy and the dolphins do play, and the cold coast of Greenland is far, far away. Wrap me up in my oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates. I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. And while we're in dock and the long trip is through, there's pubs and there's clubs and there's lassies there too, where you can lie in your hammock, there's no work to do. Just the captain below making tea for the crew. Wrap me up in my oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates. I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Don't need a harp or a halo, not me. Just give me the breeze and a good rolling sea, and I'll play me old squeeze box as we sail along. With the wind in the rigging, I'll sing you this song. Wrap me up in my oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Fiddler's Green, Fiddler's Green, Fiddler's Green, Fiddler's Green, Fiddler's Green. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, from the Fiddler's Green live studio. We'll see you again soon when things open up at the pubs. I'm Mark. Have a great night. Check out Brian Healy's show after this. I'll be posting a link. The music keeps going.